Hello, hello, hello. All right, the intro screen's not working, guys. So we're just gonna jump right into it, I guess. I haven't done this in a while. Hold on, let me see. Let me try this again. All right, what's up, everyone? My apologies, first of all. I know I did say I was gonna stream today. Fortunately, I woke up later than I thought I was going to, and also had to take care of some things before streaming. So I apologize. I usually set this stuff ahead of time or set this stuff up ahead of time. But I just didn't, and a good thing I kind of didn't because I would have been very late. But good to see you all. Let me just pull up the music and we'll get right into it. Where is what song do I want to play? What song do I want to play? That works. All right, let's go ahead and switch over. All right, let's see. Umit, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Like I said, guys, I apologize for hopping on late. I got some stuff going on behind the scenes that is taking a toll on my sleep schedule, I'll tell you that. But yeah, we're here. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and jump into the TA and we'll go from there. To be honest as well, this is probably gonna be a quicker stream. Just gonna let you guys know some of the things to keep an eye out for, what we can look for. Hopefully figure out when price is going to break out of this range. There's two different scenarios we could be looking at. Most important thing to consider, I'm not going to do them. I guess you guys, unless you guys want me to do the macro, I'm not going to do the macro. But as long as we're above that, that's still a valid ABC. All right, as well as another option that has presented itself lately is we do have a possible A to a B to a C scenario. Something like this. Now, if this does happen, I don't know if I'm going to take this, to be honest. I might, just because that is a much larger, much more valid setup on a larger time frame. Like if I go to a 4 hour, you cannot miss that. Just like how you couldn't miss this one, or even the bigger one. You know what I mean? That's pretty pronounced in my opinion. So for me, I know we're not on like that scale of a setup yet, or that size of a setup, but when you compare it to something like this, something to keep an eye out on if we aren't going to continue to dump. So I definitely think I'll be trying this. I'm not too sure yet. It really depends on what happens here, because that's going to be the main topic of what is going on, or what is going to happen here shortly. Hopefully we can get a break of range, because just to go from the dump to pump to go right back smack in the middle of this range is going to get a lot of people stopped out, and that is the goal, is to get people trapped in positions before we actually move in any direction, regardless if it's long or short. So this does happen, and unfortunately we're kind of just at the mercy of time, letting time in the market movement actually figure itself out. Hopefully we could be on the right side of things, which in this case, depending on if you took that long or not, or if you're still holding that short, hopefully we'll get the answer here soon. But yeah, that's pretty much like, unfortunately, this is kind of just gonna be like a more chill hangout kind of stream. Unfortunately, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to price action, because nothing has been happening. So if you guys want me to look at something, I'll take a look at something. Alif, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Like I said, I apologize for being late and not letting you guys know ahead of time. Tinder stream. Let me think about that. Let me think about it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Took ABC long on BTC. The thing is, how do I know if it plays out? The beautiful thing about that, Supreme Cat, is that you don't know. The goal is to take the highest probability chances, and let the market decide if it wants it for it to break out. Let the market decide if it wants to actually play out or not. So unfortunately, we're not in the game of figuring out if it's going to dump or if it's going to pump, depending on which position you're taking. But our goal is to, allow price to show us what is a higher possibility of, you know, this case, this long position playing out. So let's see. It's all about probability, Supreme Cat. Joe, how you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while. How's your camping trip going? DXY dumping, maybe expecting BTC pump. Well, we'll take a look at that, definitely. Maybe we can go over some small Bor 1 picks to DCA into and levels to DCA in. Yeah, we could do that. Before we go ahead and do that, I completely forgot because I'm all over the place. I'm a scatterbrain today. Let me just pull it up. All right, so before we continue, I'd like to shout out today's sponsor of the stream and also the stream of the channel as of lately, which is going to be Fairdesk. So if you guys are looking for a new platform, especially with all the Bybit stuff going on, everyone's looking for a new exchange. So if you guys are interested in checking out Fairdesk, if you sign up in the links in the description below, all right, if you sign up and deposit, it does come back and support me in the channel. So if you do want to support the channel as well as try a new exchange, I would greatly appreciate it. To be honest, I have been thinking about some things lately, and I'm looking into a particular section of the if you guys follow my mouse, I might be looking at starting to do something on this platform. It's not certain. I'll explain things in a little bit of why, but I am definitely considering this. So I don't necessarily want to get you guys' hopes up, but I feel like it could benefit and further support me because I'll explain here in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested, definitely go check that out. As well as, if you guys are going to use Fairdesk, one of the cool things about it is that Trigger Trade will be implemented into Fairdesk will be implemented into Trigger Trade soon. So we'll be able to take the automated trades like we've done in the past and make trading a little bit more easy or a little bit more streamlined. So if you guys are looking for that, sign up for Fairdesk, as well as if you are a participant or if you have signed up under Trigger Trade already, be on the lookout for that. If not, feel free, if you guys sign up, I have a exclusive partnership with David Tech and Trigger Trade. If you guys aren't interested, if you guys sign up for the lifetime access, guys, this is only the lifetime access Discord. You get access to Trigger Trade for a lifetime as well as you get access to the Discord where you get access to my real-time setups. Nothing's really been going on, so I haven't really been posting recently. But I let you guys know the trades that I'm taking, the trades I'm looking to take. Unfortunately, it's XRP trade I did not take, but I hope some of you guys did. That was a good setup as well. So yeah, if you guys are interested, if you haven't signed up for Trigger Trade yet, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. DXY dumping. Okay, maybe we can go. Okay, right under there's a bigger short ABC setup. What, this one? Supreme Cat 27,645. I'm still shorting from up here. I'm just not letting that go. If you took that trade, that's a decent setup. Just me personally, I just haven't taken that. Pretty solid. So many beautiful places on the way to Olympia. And friendly people. I've met zero. That's awesome, Joe. That is awesome. Are you going down the entire West Coast? I remember you mentioned that, or are you just gonna... I know you're up north on that end of that side of the US. $25,007. Okay, are you talking about this one? Yes, that is considered a short setup. But the thing with this is that it's very prices pumped significantly past the pivot of the A. So for me, what I like to do is play into the C wave. So playing into the C wave is where you find an ABC within the C leg. And that's where you take your entry. And that's the reason why I took that. If you're talking about this one doesn't really count because you already have an ABC here. You have a lower low. The C went past the origin of the A. Wait. Oh no, you're looking at this. The B can't go past the 0. Haven't decided yet. I'll be spending 2 weeks in Seattle next. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. I'm leaning towards another West Coast tour. That's awesome, Joe. That's awesome. No, it's the one you draw. Okay, if it's this one, yes, that is a short setup. But like I said, for me, I'm playing into the C. The problem with these types of setups is that you can run into issues like this. I'm just exaggerating it a lot, but you could get wicked out a lot. That's something that does happen. So I think of where that would be the case. Have you tried playing this ABC? Hold on, what is this song? You tried playing this ABC? That's a big long setup. But if you tried playing this every single time, you would have got destroyed. So, and there was really no ABC within the C leg. Yeah, bro, Washington is too rainy. Luckily, it hasn't been terrible so far. Knock on wood. Fortunately, there's no wood. I could knock on my door. There, I did it for you. Okay, cool, thanks. No problem, my friend. Hopefully it helps. So yeah, let's do DXY. Let's see how the DXY is doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, guys, what is going to happen in these ranges, especially with these macro setups? If I go to a daily, you can see. Actually, I have to go to a 2-day. ABC. So that's a huge setup. If I go to a 4-hour, well, let's go to a 3-hour. What is going to happen with these larger pivots, which is the one in the middle, is that price is going to dance in between. You can see we've been bouncing across back and forth on that line for months. Something like that. Just a random, but this is what's going to happen. So we'll have to see if price actually goes ahead and can maintain below. If we can keep pumping, obviously, I mean, I hope you guys would know what that means for assets in general, but currently looking at CRV. Let's do CRV. Okay, so CRV put in an ABC for larger B wave. So that is a setup, and you currently are testing it. So you could have got you had a couple opportunities to get an entry. Not financial advice, but something that I would consider if I was taking that position. Let's see how the other coins are doing. BTC we already looked at. Same thing. Oh, LTC shot up another 5%. All right. Any big winners as well? How's XRP doing? XRP's fighting in that, okay, at that region. ADA still. Yeah, guys, there's been a whole lot of nothing. But I don't know how to say this. But life has been interesting recently. Things have been coming up in my personal life that I really wasn't really planning for. And it's kind of forcing me to change things a little bit. In a good way. How do I say this? It's nothing bad. It's more of, it's not the ideal situation I want to be in, or it's not the ideal situations that I think are going to play out, or that I want to see play out. Oh, let's see. It's just been nice, barely looking at charts in a week. Needed a break. Now we just need BTC to make a good choice. Exactly. But going back to what I was saying before, is just that, like, I don't know, stuff that's been popping up recently that I just wasn't expecting. Not gonna lie, I've been spending more money than I wanted to recently, and not for my own pleasure. Just stuff that's been coming up, I've been having to spend money on. And it's kind of putting me in a position where I have to kind of reconsider things. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's not official yet. I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to throw anything out there, but things might change. Christina, how you doing, my friend? It's been a long time. How are you? I'm doing great, though. Been doing better. Life's been a little hectic recently, like I was just talking about, but life's been good. How are you? But yeah, it's kind of not really forcing my hand, but I'm in a predicament where I have to kind of shift how my day goes, kind of prioritize different things that I haven't really been prioritizing before. And as well as, you know, with the Beyond the Wicks channel and all that, I've been slacking. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I tried something different, and it's kind of putting me in a pickle. Now, usually what I do is I pick a video idea, right? Figure out how I'm gonna put it, record it, edit it, all that stuff, put it out. What I decided to do recently was, let's just record a bunch of videos at the same time, like multiple videos, not a bunch, like maybe 2 or 3, and kind of do everything at once. So think of 2 or 3 different ideas, figure out 2 or 3 different ways to write out those videos, then not to write out, but how to, you know, put together those videos. Then from there, record 2 or 3 separate videos, then chop them up to, you know, chop up those videos. You gotta be fucking kidding. Hold on a second. Sorry, something's fell in the background. All right. So it's been, I really have to get better at creating a better structure. I thought I'd be able to get more out of the content from just doing it, you know, try to do everything at once, if that makes sense. Not everything, but try to do a lot more at once. And it's just been biting me in the butt. You know, one idea, one concept for a video that I came up with, I could put together well, but when I start working on the second video, things don't really seem right. makes you go back to the first video, make sure that after going back to the first video, I don't like the way it came out. So I had to re-record it. That was an absolute pain in the butt. So soon, I promise, if you guys haven't checked out the very first link in the description, that is going to be a new channel that myself and my good friend Kite Crypto are creating together, where we're going to be focusing on pre-recorded content. I have a lot of, how do I say this? I'm very excited to see what comes on that channel. I think we both have a lot of good things we could talk about. If you guys are interested, please feel free to check out the Beyond the Wicks channel. So, Kite has made a few videos. I need to catch up. So, one thing I do need to get is I need to get myself a 4K camera. You know, I have a very expensive DSLR, and it doesn't even shoot in 4K. So, yeah, that's something I gotta get on soon. But yeah, if you guys are interested, thank you for subscribing, whoever just subscribed. I'm gonna be posting videos there on soon, or there soon. And I don't know. I've been brainstorming a lot of what I want to do in the future when it comes to this channel and that channel. So, first world problems, yeah, exactly. It's tough, and as well as, like I said, I've been spending a lot of money. And I've been very fortunate. You guys have helped me out. You guys are the reason why I'm able to do this full time. But I perhaps need to go ahead and kind of pick up the slack when it comes to making a little bit more money, because whatever I don't make from YouTube and all that, I pretty much pull out of my crypto account. It's not as much as it used to be when I first got laid off from fired from my job. I was pulling a lot from there, and then once things started picking up, I was able to kind of cut back on the spending or pulling out of that account. But now it's getting to the point to where I'm starting to pull out of that account again. So I really don't want to lose the money that I have saved up for the bull run. So what I'm going to do is I need to figure out a way to make a little bit more cash. So we'll see. I used to DoorDash on the every day for a little bit just to make a little bit extra money. I might consider doing that again. My car's kind of a piece of shit though. Wish I had something a little bit nicer and newer. Let's see. Sub ABC fan was a little late today. Was doing too much going on at work. No worries, brother. I was just as late as, you know, I usually start at 1 o'clock. We're here at 2 o'clock, so I apologize as well. So yeah, I need to start kind of hunkering down on that and try to limit as much as I take out of my accounts as possible. I don't like doing it. So yeah, if I am going to spend more time out making more money, I'm not going to really have that much time to dedicate towards the live streams, depending on when the schedule is. I'm not saying I'm going to cut out live streaming completely. I might have to change the schedule. We'll have to see. Johnny O.F. Farley. No, Joe, not happening. Let's see, Christina. It's been a hard time for most of us, but we're all gonna be all right. Cheer up. Yeah, no, I'm not. It's. How do I say this? Like I said, it's kind of a first world problem. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that, but I've been accustomed to going from working a full-time job and not have anything. And then from there, I went from working a full-time job, making the right moves, and now all of a sudden I have a decently accumulated bag of money in general, crypto. Then I went from that to, I guess, being able to quit my full-time job, but I actually got fired. I got fired from my full-time job because, to be honest, you know, I wasn't as good I wasn't as good as an employee as I should have been. I've been putting a lot of time and effort into the YouTube and the Discord at the time. And it kind of came back to bit me in the ass, but to be honest, I really don't care. So I went from this to this to this, and now I'm at the point where I'm doing this full time. I have my own schedule, which is nice. But now what's happening is I need to catch up on my end to make up for what's not being made or what I'm pulling out of my account. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Do I really want to go out and do something like DoorDash? Maybe, but to be honest, I've been kind of watching YouTube videos and paying attention to what's going on from the DoorDash delivery driver side of things, and things have not been getting better. I still have my app. Like, I've been watching the app, seeing like when it gets busy and stuff, and things just haven't been the same since I started doing it a couple of years ago. So I might have to look at an alternative. Maybe get a part-time job somewhere, something that's like easy, stupid, you know, something that's not going to be too intensive, so I can focus, as you know, allow myself to do things on my phone or do things on a YouTube end if needed, or to trading in general. But besides that, you know, it's just mostly about figuring stuff out. I might actually pivot towards making, I'm thinking about doing some sort of challenge, but I want to make videos on it. Something that inspired this was actually, I don't know why I like watching other people do DoorDash and other stuff. So his name is Nugs. Nugs is he's a funny guy. But he does a thing where he's DoorDashing until he can buy a Tesla. So pretty much what he's doing is he's working full time. He's letting you guys know how much money he's making. And I want to do something like this, but not in the context of working full time to buy a Tesla. It's more about taking side income and turning it into a full stream of income, which I think that's something I've done multiple times. Well, I guess twice. Yeah, twice. One I did from hodling, the other one I did from trading. I took a little bit and turned it into a decent amount to where I could have made full time from a decent amount of money from it. And then as well as I made a lot of money from buying and hodling, and turned that into a potential full-time trading income stream. Unfortunately, I just don't feel comfortable trading with my full stack. So instead of doing that, why not build another one? So I think I want to do something like that. It really depends on how I'm going to do it. If I am going to do it via gig work, the only problem is where I live and like the areas around me just haven't been that good when it comes to gig work opportunities. So we'll have to see. Yeah. Jotty Mall Cop? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. These damn bear markets. I know. Nugs. Yeah, he's a funny dude. I'm not going to lie. It's a funny name, and he's a funny guy. I like watching his videos. But I'm thinking about doing something like that. I think it'll be fun. So I can at least still put out content. I might have to cut back on the streaming. If that is the case, maybe instead of doing 3 times a week, we'll do maybe 2 times a week, maybe 1 time a week. I don't know. But to make up for that, I probably will try to put out videos. I'll try, depending on how much work it is on the back end. It'll be a little bit different. You guys will actually be able to see me outside. So. Starting OnlyFans, not happening. Not happening. I'm sorry, guys. I am not doing that. Oh, you watch Nugs, Joe? Nugs is a really good editor. I wonder if he does freelance editing. I don't know, because like I said, he edits his own videos. I know he, as of recently, he's working a lot. He's doing his dashing full time. So I don't think he really would have the time to do so. Maybe I could be wrong. Like I've edited my videos in the past, and there's a lot of like AI tools you can use to make things a lot simpler. There's one I use to kind of chop things up. It does it for me, and it's meant to make sure it lines up with everything that I want to say, which is pretty easy. It definitely cuts time. And then going back, doing the transitions, adding B-roll, clips, pictures, memes. That stuff is actually not that hard, but it's still kind of time consuming. I've seen some stuff when I started dashing last October, did some research, and Nugs popped up. Yeah, Nugs was like one of the top guys. I really only watch Nugs. Shit, hold on, let me pull up my YouTube. Your driver Mike, I've seen a couple of his videos. I used to watch Gig Life. Jacob Warren, I've seen. And Instacart, but Instacart is better money. That's how I fund my travels. See where I'm at. I personally haven't seen it, but I've seen other like people that done like do gig work in my area. They showed me some of the stuff that they've gotten order wise, and it's not that great, to be honest. So I don't know, maybe I have to try different areas. But like my DoorDash, like I'm looking at my Dasher map now, and it's just, oh, now it popped up. Let's see if I can dash. Yeah, it's only like it just popped up as busy, but I can only dash till 3:30. If I try to schedule something, yeah, I can't even. I used to be able to schedule my shifts in the morning or like early afternoon to go, by 5 to 8, somewhere 5 to 9. I can't even do that anymore. Just how like not busy it's been. Every big town has Costco. Yes, that is true. There's two that are decently close to me. Yeah, there's two of them that are decently close to me within like half an hour. Let's see. Hey, Johnny, I thought about something, assuming the dollar is going to zero in the future. Do you think BTC value would be determined by CBDCs? You gotta think about it like this. CBDCs are just gonna replace the US dollar. So if that is going to happen, when something is deflationary, that's going against something that is inflationary. As the value of something goes down, the other's gonna go up. Let me draw. So what's gonna happen is, even though the physical dollar value itself, you won't see the value drop. What'll end up happening because of inflation and stuff, the actual value of the deflationary currency is gonna go up. So over time, yeah, I do think BTC is going to continue to grow. Do I think it's gonna be anywhere to like any crazy number, like $1 million? I mean, maybe, but to be honest, I think if it ever does get to that point, I think we'll all be dead by the time that happens. I really don't see anything in our lifetime to where Bitcoin can get to anything crazy like that. I personally think that it will affect it, but like I said, it's not going to be anywhere. It's not going to be anywhere crazy, and over time, it will be gradual. So we'll have to see. But at the moment, I just don't see anything drastic allowing BTC price to pump to $500,000, $1 million anytime soon. That's my thoughts. I think gig work is going to be pretty tough if this recession hits. Yeah, no, I definitely agree, Joe. That's going to be the problem because less people are going to be spending money. Less people are going to be ordering out or, you know, paying for delivery services. So I definitely think that gig work is going to be tough. That's why I'm debating if I should even do gig work or if I should just get a part-time job somewhere. Even if it's something like pumping gas for a couple hours a week. So it really, that's kind of where I'm sitting at. I'm not sure if I am going to do that, if I'm going to do gig work, if I'm going to get something like a part-time job. I really don't want to get a part-time job. But if it's something that's like, you know, something stupid, something like very simple, then maybe I'll consider it. I've been looking in my areas to see like what's available. And there's some that are pretty, there's some that are decent. I've already seen a decrease in Instacart orders in the area compared to last year. Oh yeah, I've seen a decrease in DoorDash volume because I DoorDash not too long ago, and between then and last year was a big difference too. So before the recession really hit, I was already seeing a decrease in my area. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence about taking that route, because I don't want to be sitting there twiddling my thumbs waiting for orders when I need to make money. A cool baseline. Johnny, maybe a local music shop, not Guitar Center, but like mom and pop shop. I thought about that. I don't know. There's like 2 near me. And I was there. I was at one of them recently, and they didn't have any like hiring signs or anything. So we'll see. I thought about that as well. But the thing is, like when it comes to music, I'm open when it comes to like listening to different things. But when it comes to like, for example, like if somebody wants to come in and buy like a beginner like jazz setup, I'm not really too familiar with jazz, so I kind of have an idea of what works and what doesn't work. But if someone came in, it's like, hey, I want to play this music, I want this sound, I know exactly what you need. Boom, 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 boom. So when it comes to like actual gear and equipment, I'm very narrow-minded because I only know what works for my genre of music that I like to play. And I'm very good at that. But when it comes to other things, I'm not really too much of an expert on. So I thought about that. That's definitely a route I've been looking to take, or I'll be looking to take. One of the things I've noticed as well is I used to work in the automotive industry, and one of the things that a lot of dealerships and like shops have been doing is they've been hiring out different parts of like, I guess the how do I say this? They've been hiring out different jobs in the dealership that needs to be done. One of the biggest things is drivers. So instead of dealership hiring drivers to go like move cars, deliver cars to customers, deliver cars to different dealerships, they're actually hiring out different, like via third-party app or via gig work. And I've noticed that there's apps like that popping around. So maybe doing something like that, which because I'm already familiar with the automotive space. I was at a dealership the other day, and someone I knew was buying a car, and I went with them, and they needed information, and I already knew, like, they were writing a check, or yeah, my friend was writing a check, and gave person the VIN, the stock number, all that stuff. I went to the back, got information from my friend to give to the finance guy because I already knew like that kind of stuff. So I kind of helped him out, make it a little bit more streamlined. So I know my way around the automotive business. And the thing is, I don't want to work for another dealership again. Never trade and drive. Some Jason Casper advice. Yeah, LOL. Well, that's the beauty. That's the beauty about having an app or a system like Trigger Trade. You set it and just go about your business. That's the goal. Like, the goal is to be able to set up trading to where it's a little bit more passive, so you can go out and do things, work a job, part-time job, or just live life in general. That was the main goal of something like that. So hopefully here soon. I just saw a thing pop up. This is like very far from where I live. But delivering newspapers in the morning, 7 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day, starting at 3 a.m. You can make anywhere from $300 to $350 to $450 a week, plus compensation, plus tips. That's not bad. What's that come out to? So 7, 14 to 21. Let's see, 21 hours. $16 an hour. It's not bad. Do 450. Let's do the middle, $400. And let's do 2. Shit, I need a calculator. 2.5 times 17 and a half hours. 22. Maybe I should go deliver newspapers. Let's see. LOL, never would I ever be a paper boy. I know, it's more of a joke. It was more of a joke, Joe. Let's see. You looking for a job, my G? The future's still waiting. Oh, you guys, don't do this to me. No, the thing is, like, I am looking. The only reason why is because I'm at a point to where I'm spending more money than I need to be. And from there, it takes whatever I don't make from the YouTube and trading side of things, which is, you know, on my macro accounts, I'm not going to lie, I make decent money, but it's not frequent. I think my last time I pulled out of my macro account was probably maybe 2.5, 3 months ago. And it was only like, it was like less than $1,000. So it's not that much. So the problem is, whatever I don't make off of YouTube, oh, excuse me, my nose is, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze right now. Whatever I don't make off of YouTube and off of you know, whatever, if you guys sign up for the Patreon, that supports me. If you guys sign up and trade via Fairdesk, that supports me. Whatever I don't make from that aspect of YouTube and trading, I'm basically pulling out of my accounts. And for a while, like in the beginning, I was pulling a lot more out than I wanted, and then it kind of slowed down. So because I was doing decent on this, I was selling. People were signing up for the Discord. That helps me. People were signing up for 101s. That helps me. So what happens is when that stuff kind of slows down, then I'm forced to start taking more out of my portfolio again. And to be honest, I don't want to keep doing it. Johnny, kind of sounds like you need to join the scalp side again. Joe, I had a feel. I for some reason I knew someone was gonna bring that up. To be honest, Joe, I thought about it. I know if you guys have been watching Kite, he's been testing out scalping strategies. To be fair, if it works out, maybe. It just goes against what I've been talking about for the past year or so, for the past 2 years of me doing this. But I will, just because it goes against what I'm saying doesn't mean I'm closed-minded. If we can find a way to make it work, absolutely. So we'll see. And like I even thought about, like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. I even thought about signing up to become a copy trader on Fairdesk. Now you guys are probably drooling at the fact that I'm gonna be doing something like this, but I just don't want. My thing is, I need to find a way to. I'm gonna be honest. I can see a legality issue when it comes to stuff like this. So I am very, very, very hesitant to do something like this. If I can find a way to get rid of, you know, kind of the legality side of things and not be responsible for that, yeah, I think I'll consider it. But I that's what I'm looking into right now. But the thing is, I don't know where these people are from. Is that actually the Crypto Daily? Sorry about that. But there's, you know what I mean? There's people who do this. They do decent. I have a feeling I would kill it. But we'll have to see. I thought about it. I thought about it. 7-day profit, $24,000. And like, you know, if you do something like this, you get a cut of that. So, follower profit, $1,100. Wow, that's crazy. So like, imagine being able to take the same trades. If people do it, you get a piece of what they make. So I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I feel you. Nothing wrong with having a job. I still have one, but you got the skills to make it in the futures. You guys are just waving it in front of me. You're just waving it. We'll see. I don't know. My thing with that is that is such a small time frame. I'm just not used to. Now you got me looking. Imagine using someone else's money and keeping 90% of that, then copying yourself across 20 accounts of someone else's money. Like I said, you guys take degeneracy to a whole new world, man. I mean, it's lucrative. Don't get me wrong. When you guys were telling me about this, you know, the gears were spinning in my head. I feel like I would be too much of a pussy though. That's my thing. I feel like I'd be too scared. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I feel like I'd be too scared. Some of these setups are decent though. What time frame? Let's see. Oh, you guys didn't talk about time frame here. I'm not one of the greats in there, but I'm sure one of them would work with you to get your money polished. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they would help. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. We'll see. No, I'm late. Sorry, Armand. Like I said, we're just hanging out. Unfortunately, I started much later than I wanted to today, so I know everyone's probably being thrown off by this. LTC? Where's LTC? LTC short 95.1. Are you talking about this one, Joe? Or smaller? I knew you guys. I had a feeling. I had a feeling you guys would show up. That's a good one, yeah. Your futures are in your hands, Smurf. I tell you what. I was telling your friend. I'll think about it. My thing is like, I don't know. I'm very, like I said, you guys cracked the code. So I'll take a look. What's the ticker for it again? Is it NQ1? I thought there was like an exclamation point. This is it? Okay. Okay. Like I said, I feel like I would be such a baby when it comes to this. Like how many points do you guys take? Find ABC in 1 minute and then go to the 10-second and find my entry. 2 to 3 points. Wait for the next. All right, so you guys are doing something like this to where like you play into the C wave. Something like that, right? Okay. I'll think about it. I'm serious and like I'll think about it this week. And yeah. I'll probably pop into the Discord sometime soon and we'll talk about it more. Insane. Degenerates. All right, we're at the hour mark. let's play some Wordle. Oh, hope you guys like my desktop background. Let's play some Wordle. Wow. Wow, we got losers. Okay, so the A is in the second spot. That's something. Fappy. You meant that's an interesting one. This could be anything. I really don't want to use the double P. You meant that's not a bad one. Lampy, is Lampy a word? It's not a word, Joe. I'll try Fappy. Not a word either, you meant. I want to avoid Lampo. That's a weird one, Joe. Not a word either. I really want to. I have a couple. I had a couple words in mind, but they have double letters in them. Lamps. Nope. Wow, this is a tough one. What the fuck? I really don't know. Cramps. It's gotta be five letters. Supreme Cat. Jackie. Okay. All right. That's a good one, you meant. Jackie. Jerry? No, I don't like Jerry. Jazzy, that's a good one. I really don't want to use the double letters, but I feel it's either is Jari a thing? It's gotta be Jazzy. It's gotta be Jazzy. There we go. Final bell. Awesome, guys. If it wasn't for you, Mitt, that was a good one, you Mitt. Definitely carried us. Joe, put the final touches. But all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Like I said, I'm sorry for being late. Sorry for kind of just dumping all my business on you guys. But I got to be honest, you know, there's a lot going on. I'm not used to, and then this is another thing too, I'm not used to doing this. Like, I'm so used to just working a full-time job, going home, doing whatever I got to do, and that's it. But now that I have my own schedule, I have content to work on. It's a little bit, I got to get used to finding the best way to manage things. So, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. Go ahead and do the thing. My room. Where's the chat? Have a good one. I'll try to make more streams, but no promises. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much. Emit, thank you. Supreme Cat. Let's see. Called the Roanster. Is that your name? If I messed that up, I'm so sorry. Good to see you as well. I'll definitely check out. I'll consider joining the DGen group soon. I'll consider it. Smurf, if you're still here. Let's see who else. Alif, if you're still here. Christina, if you're still here. Armand. But if you guys are still here, whoever's still here, thank you so much for tuning in. I won't see you guys till Sunday. So yeah, have a good weekend. I can't believe it's Thursday already. It went by fast. But enjoy the weekend, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully something happens here soon. Who knows? But until next time, be good, be safe, trade safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's do the thing. I look into your souls. Bless up. See you soon. I'll probably find time tomorrow to stop by.